Welcome to Vilantros Reviews. I trust you are all doing well. We're going to take a look at G1 Universe Ramjet. His first appearance in the Marvel Comics was in issue number 17, and if we look at the Transformers Universe comic, I went in ahead and went to the page with all of his details. And I'll just sit there for a second. You can pause it. But we are most interested in the new Legacy United G1 Universe Ramjet. My first seeker and only seeker when I was a child was Ramjet. For me, Ramjet's a pretty cool character, and we're going to take a look at him. I just swapped out the comic, and I just put in issue number 21, which features Ramjet on the cover along with the other two cone heads. As I mentioned, my main seeker when I was a child was Ramjet, and so I'm really excited to take a look at this figure. I've just been noticing while filming that the side of the box art here is just great. This upper image here is just really good. So we have him flying along in the front there. He's in robot form inside the box. We have our collage art there, and then on the back, 23 steps. So we'll take a look at him. Expect that he'll be similar to most of the other Seekers. I know he came out a bit ago before in a 2-pack, I believe. But anyways, let's take a look at him and get him open. Instructions, paper. Alright, so there we have him. He's looking pretty cool. Alright, I just had to adjust some lighting so that we can get a better look here at the box, or at the figure in the box. So, we got a pretty nice head sculpt there. And, well, let's get him out of the package and we'll just be able to take a better look. We've got two weapons. And I'll just get him out. Alright, Ramjet was in there pretty good, but we got him out. Alright, so we can take a look now. Get the lighting changed here yet again. So yeah, let's see his face sculpt, all the usual details. Now, some of the coloring here right away, just, you know, like this gold here, reminds me of the toy, the G1 toy. So we'll be taking a look at that later as well, comparing it. But yeah, lots of good detail there, and that sort of burgundy color. Decepticon symbol there. Typical backpack there. Take a look at the figure's articulation. The arms can bend out, and we've got, with the hand, we can twist all the way back. There's no movement in the waist. The head can tilt back and forth. The head can turn 360, but is blocked by most of the jet parts. Knees can bend, and the thighs can swivel up. There's there's a bit of a ankle tilt there. So that's about it, for the articulation. Get him transformed. So, Take that up. Put that like that. And bring that in like that. And that's done there. And so what we're doing is just bringing this piece up here, bringing the fist up, so this piece here can actually go into that hole. You can see it coming through there. And then just close it up. Put that like that. And we'll bring the nose cone up and over. And then we just need to bring this piece out like that. Bring this out, turn it, bring it around. And then we can bring these pieces and, oops, maybe this can come in. That can come in. Just close it. Oops, just close this back up over top of all of that again. All right. The legs go together. These have to open up. We just go together like that. That closes. Wings up and out. And there we have Ramjet transformed. We can he had big missile sort of weapons with the original G1 one. So these are really just using the exact same weapons as most of the other Seekers that look like this. But that is pretty cool. So let's get this put away. And let's compare them to a couple of different jets. All right, so one of the first things we'll bring in is, here's a Generation 1 Ramjet. It's in pretty rough shape. This is mine from when I was a child. Some pieces may fall off while I'm trying to show it. But, as I was mentioning, the G1 toy had these large missiles, whereas we've now got these little tiny guns, which are similar to the other jets, as I mentioned. We've got die-cast body here in the black, landing gear, and landing gear on the back. That's one thing I noticed, that there is no landing gear with this one. This piece here is actually just a hinge. There does not appear to be, as far as I can tell, any form of landing gear, which is a shame, but it's, you know, I guess it's the way it is. So there's the two Ram jets. Take a look at a couple other jets. We've got Metal Hawk, G1 Universe Metal Hawk. So there's a more of a spacey jet, but as far as sizes go, they're very similar from aft to front or whatever. Oh. There we go. Forgot to put that part down. So that, and there's needle nose. So there's comparison there. You know, there's also if you look underneath, never really spoke about this, there's the way the bottom looks, some of the detail there. There's some neat detailing in the wings, some nice patterning. Just compare them to as well. Here's needle nose. Much more of a size difference there, but still, you know, you could imagine them all flying together. And I've got G2 Universe cloud cover, so that's pretty much the exact same mold. Even, yeah, that is the same mold, just pure repaint, of course. Makes sense, they are Seekers. I mean, they could have at least given us maybe weapons that look similar to the G1. Add that to the growing fleet there. And then just for fun, we can bring in Cyberverse Slipstream. That gives you an idea. You can just see there. Got Slipstream and Ramjet. See, she has a landing gear, and some points to sit. I've also got War for Cybertron Gamer Edition Starscream, again another just another jet. So a little bit, Ramjet's just a tiny little bit longer than him, but very different styles of jets. Carried away here. All right, and then just because I have nowhere obviously that bring this in now, and then there's Jetfire. So of course, Jetfire much larger. You know, if you were imagining them flying along, makes sense scale-wise. So, just a bunch of different options there. So what I'll do now is I'll transform him back into robot mode, and we'll clear off the jets and take a look with him and some of the other Decepticons and some other bots. To start the transformation to robot mode, we'll take off the two weapons here. And then we'll bring this up and over, and so up, and then there's basically a double hinged thing here. Get that out of the way. We can open up these two panels here. It's going to pop apart there, and then on this side it's on a double hinge in there. Come up and out, close up these two panels, and then bring it around. We'll pull apart the two legs, and then we'll open up the feet and the other one here. Just try to show that a little better. That comes down, and that comes down there, and of course the two wings can fold back. Turn it back around here so he's standing, and there we go. The lower half is complete. And we'll go up to the top now. So up at the top, we can pull these two parts like so. And then, oh wait, we'll move the arms out of the way. Bring the whole nose cone up. Swivel. Now, we can pop that open. This is on a double hinge, so we need to bring it down and into here. And then as we close it, we just need it to go in like so, and then that's that part done up. We can finish bringing that down. Now we can open up the arms here. So, oops, just bring that up like so. That was on that double hinge that we brought in. Make sure the black tab piece is down. This white tab here is going to go into that black piece there, and then like so, and really it can be as straightforward as that. Okay, there we go. We've got him into robot mode now. We'll attach his weapons to his shoulders here. There we go. And there's Ramjet in robot mode. We'll take a look at it now with him and some of the others. Here is the Generation 1 Ramjet. I'm missing one of his fists, unfortunately. And there's also this decal that I applied at some point that's from a model kit. But anyways, so there's that one. We can bring in cloud cover as sort of a bit of a comparison. Get everybody kind of lined up here. And in the comic, in issue 17, they go to Cybertron where there's the Insecticons. We're first introduced to them. Oh, he doesn't want to stand now. So there's Kickback and Shrapnel. Oops. And of course, Bombshell to give some idea of scale. Oops. And then you can bring in Straxus. Actually, what we'll do is we'll move these guys out of the way a bit. I'm moving Straxus there. So yeah, when the Coneheads make their first appearance in the Marvel Comics, Straxus is in charge on Cybertron, and then you've got the Insecticons around as well. We'll move G1 Ramjet that way, and we'll bring in Missing Link Optimus Prime. Just to give that G1 feel with that amazing Missing Link touch. So we'll also bring in 86 Optimus Prime, of course. Move Missing Link out of the way here. And just to give an idea, size there. Well, actually, let's stand you up. So if we're standing, that gives you an idea of scale. And we'll even bring the Missing Link back in. Take Ramjet in the back. There we go. So I'm glad that I've got Ramjet in my collection now. Or rather, the newest version of him. He was one of my first Seekers, so like many who love Starscream, I really like him as the first Jet I had as a G1 Seeker. Let's put him down there for now. Whoa, nope. We will move him out of the way.